Hello YouTube, this is Antonalog here, and I am here to give you my first impressions on Google's press conference on July 24, 2013. So at the press conference they announced the new Nexus 7, Chromecast, and Android 4.3, and even sweeter Jelly Bean. So let's get right into Nexus 7. On the Nexus 7, last year they announced the first Nexus 7. It was a huge success. It was only $200. Everyone liked it. It was super powerful and was instantly the best Android tablet out there. So now they came out with a refresh, and I am here to talk to you about it. So it's thinner, lighter, faster. So they decreased the size of the bezels to make it easier to hold in one hand, so it's more portable, and it has a very sharp display. It's 1920 by 1200, full 1080p HD. It has 323 ppi, so that is really good for viewing media, movies, and reading the web. It's the sharpest 7-inch tablet ever. It has a Snapdragon S4 Pro processor and double the amount of RAM. Last year's version had 1 GB of RAM. This year's version has 2. So it also supports OpenGL 3.0. That means better 3D graphics, and it's much smoother. It also has dual stereo speakers, and they worked with Fraunhofer, the MP3 inventors, and Fraunhofer worked with them to make surround sound. So virtual surround sound. It has 2 speakers, and that just makes a more immersive experience for the Nexus 7. All your stuff your way. It's the best of Google. Of course, it's running stock Android by Google. Ready to play. So it has the Google Play Store, obviously. And grab and go greatness. It's thin. It's about 0.1 millimeters thicker than the iPad mini. And the iPad mini is, I think, the thinnest 7-inch tablet right now on the market. So this is coming very close to the iPad mini. And of course, it's also cheaper than the iPad mini. So that is a really good plus for the Nexus 7. Lighter lasts longer. So it has just 290 grams. And if it's in bags, it's about the size of a paperback book. It has 10 hours of web browsing and e-reading, and 9 hours of HD video playback. That is pretty good since the display is so sharp and has so many pixels, so the battery has to power that a long time. It takes 9 hours. That's pretty much lasting the entire day. So the screen is 1920 by 1200, 7.02 inches. Scratch-resistant Corning glass. It is not Gorilla Glass though, but it is made by the company by Gorilla Glass. So that's just okay. It's the first it's the first device to ship with Android 4.3, and I'm going to talk about Android 4.3 later in this video. It supports Bluetooth 4.0 low energy. NFC is Android Beam, near field communication. It basically allows you to tap 2 devices together, and it can transmit signals, like it can show an app, or if the other person does not have that app, it will give them a link to the app that you can download it. It can have 16 or 32 gigs. It comes in an LTE model too. It works on Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile. 2 gigabytes of RAM, a micro USB port on the bottom, a 3,950 milliamp battery. I mean, that is a fairly big battery, and it can get you through the entire day with moderate use. There's wireless charging built in. That means you can just set it down on a wireless charging mat and it'll automatically charge. Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro, 1.5 gigahertz. Adreno 320. It's up to 200% faster than the older one. accelerometer, GPS, compass, ambient light, and gyroscope sensors. And what's in the box? A Nexus 7 tablet, a USB sync and charge cable, dual voltage USB wall charger, quick start guide, and warranty safety card that nobody ever reads. The requirements has to have, this is just basic stuff that pretty much everyone has. And this is one of the accessories for it. Nexus 7 sleeve. $30 is very expensive for just a sleeve, but I guess it's okay. Now, Google also announced the Chromecast at the press conference. So what a Chromecast is, it's a dongle, HDMI dongle, plugs into your TV, and then you can instantly stream using your smartphone, tablet, or computer as a remote control. It works with Android, iOS, the Chromebook Pixel, and pretty much Windows 7 and up, and Mac 10.7 and up. So here, all your favorite online content on your big screen. You can stream Chrome, music, YouTube, Pandora, and Netflix. So that's pretty good. And it's only $35. Remote free, basically you just use your iPhone, iPad, Chrome, Windows, Chrome for Mac, and Android smartphones as a remote. You can see here, there's the button that you use to stream to your Chromecast. So basically all you have to do is plug it in, connect using a code. The Chromecast will display a code on your TV, and you use your computer to type in that code at google.com/Chromecast, and then you can instantly stream. And here's some screenshots of it. You can see it's only 2 inches long. So that's really small, and it's $35. That's basically a smart TV for $35. Okay, so that was the Chromecast. Its maximum output resolution is 1080p. That's really high resolution. Its output is HDMI. And it works with Android 2.3 or higher, iOS 6 and higher, Windows 7 and higher, Mac OS 10.7 and higher, and Chrome OS, Chromebook Pixel, and the other Chromebooks are coming soon. So that was the Chromecast. And then, last thing they announced at the Google press conference was Android 4.3, an even sweeter jelly bean. So Android 4.3, there were a lot of improvements, but none of them were really visible to the eye. Most of them were for developers or like just a little modification of the coding. So here it says simple, beautiful, and beyond smart. Restricted profiles. So last year when they announced Jelly Bean 4.2, you could have different users on your tablet. Now, basically what restricted profiles is doing is that it's basically parental controls for different users. So the owner of the tablet can set parental controls for the different profiles. So if, let's say you have a kid and you don't want them to see the things that you can buy and then just buy it, you can set that so that they cannot see what there is to buy and then just use up all your money buying like different Lego levels in games or stuff. There's also Bluetooth Smart Ready. It supports Bluetooth 4.0 low energy, which uses very little battery life, and is a big plus for Android 4.3. Built-in security protection. Android is designed to keep you and your data safe. Every app runs in its own sandbox, is secure and isolated from other apps. 4.3 allows Chromecast to work with it, and they had Project Butter enhancements with Android 4.3. There's also Daydream, the thing that you can put when you dock your phone. Expandable actionable notifications. You can see all of these were pretty much announced with the 4.22. Beams, photos and videos, Android Beams near field communication, NFC. Widgets work like magic. We've seen that before. Accessibility comes with Google. Google Now, that has already been released. And that's basically it for Android 4.3. Now, if you look at the new Nexus 7, it comes in a kind of a weird box, as you can see here. It's different than the older generation. This was the older generation box, and as you can see, there was a 7. The new box doesn't really look like that. It's more like just the corner of the tablet. And it comes with a new wallpaper too. As a back-facing camera, and the Nexus logo printed horizontally on the back. It's thin, 5-megapixel rear-facing camera, has a headphone jack on the top, speakers on the top and speakers on the back. And that's basically it for the hardware. So again, that was my impressions on the Nexus 7, the Chromecast, and Android 4.3, and even sweeter Jelly Bean at the Google July 24th press conference. I hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching.